going on, man?
Good. I got you. Just go up there and sit in the middle one there. I'm glad y'all here. Got a major announcement to make. I just put my name in and run for the President of the United States. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. How's everybody? Go for it.
Does it seem like that long ago for you guys?
No, time flies. I mean, you look back, you used to be with the program so long, and, me being from Louisville, seeing them year in and year out, we always try to celebrate our anniversaries in 5-year increments, and we do that. And I was looking at one of our anniversary posters in my office, and it was the 25th year anniversary. And you say, man, 15 years done went by quick. Then when we get with the guys and we reminisce and go back and look over what we've accomplished and how many years went by, then it kind of settles in. 40 years is a long time ago, quite a long time ago. But we just blessed to be around.
Griff,
So,
is it different for you now than it was then? Does it mean more? Does it resonate more with you? What it meant to you, the town, the sport?
well, it resonates with us because of the journey that we took to win the first championship, and the key word is the first championship. It means more to me probably than the other guys because I'm from Louisville and I've seen how we came so close so many times and was never able to get over the hump. And to be able to get over the hump, it means a lot. But it means a bunch to everybody. But me in particular, it has an extra special meaning.
Darryl, what do you remember most about that night? What particular moment stands out to you?
It was a tough game. I mean, from beginning to end, it was just an awesome experience just to be there. What really stands out is, for one, we were the home team. We were 100 miles from Louisville, and it was a sea of red, and Louisville showed up, and it meant a lot to us because we really respect our fan base and how much they meant to us. They was our sixth man. But the winding down of the game, the big play that Jerry East made to disrupt Kiki Vanderway from UCLA from going up 6 to being still being down 4, and we just put the pressure on them after that, and we were able to put the game away and win the first national championship.
What does it mean a day like this when you come out in front of the fans again? You guys always talk about how great this fan base was to you then, and still is now to the team. But what is a day like this mean?
Well, to me, this day, and I'm speaking for my teammates, this day is about for us to celebrate the fans and their support for us over the years and continued support for the program. When I came to the University of Louisville, the program was on the descent, and then the attendance started to grow. And by my senior year, we were selling out, and the energy and the excitement in the city was at an all-time high. And they have been able to sustain that, since 1980, and we really appreciate that.
Griffith, I know you got to judge the dunk contest at Louisville Live earlier this fall.
Yes.
But do you have a favorite dunk that you've seen in a game this season?
It really doesn't. As far as me seeing a favorite dunk, I can't put my hand on it. There's so many kids out there. We were talking earlier this morning about the level of leapability these young kids has. It's crazy, especially from when I came through school. You got to realize when I came at University of Louisville, the dunk had just been reinstated, so the fans didn't see it, and we were the team. The first team to brand, which was the Doctors of Dunk, and then I branded myself as Dr. Dunkenstein. So we were the pioneer of the dunk in college basketball. To compare what we did back then to now, it's that these kids don't took it to a whole different level.
Griff, you talk about Coach Crum, what he meant to this team, but also the program and sort of his legacy for all of this.
Well, Coach, followed him at UCLA. When he was at UCLA, Coach Crum's first time in Freedom Hall was my first time in Freedom Hall. I was a young kid. Me and my childhood friend Mark Hill, his brother Bubba, got us tickets to the final game at Freedom Hall when UCLA played Purdue, and Coach Crum was the assistant. and that was his first time in Freedom Hall as an assistant coach. But when we got Coach Crum and he hit the ground running, went straight to the Final Four, as a kid in Louisville watching that, and then some of the other successful teams he had, and then the 75 team, which should have been the university's first national championship, and that didn't happen. And me being a young kid going out to the gym and playing against the older guys, that had a special feeling in my heart when I decided to go to the University of Louisville. One, because Coach Crum was a great coach, and I seen what he was doing with the players my size at the university level with Junior Bridgman, Alan Murphy, and Bill Butler, and them guys. So that really inspired me to want to come to the University of Louisville, especially being in my hometown. But Coach Crum played a major part of that because of the style of play that he produced on the floor and how he gravitated to making guys my size versatile as far as being able to play all the positions on the floor. But we were at Coach Crum's Hall of Fame induction, and I think it was '94 maybe, and it was gratifying to see that, to be a student of Coach Crum's and to be a player to play with him, and to see him being recognized, because he got a hell of a resume.
Take two more up front and in the back.
I'm sure you see fans out here all the time, but how does something like this with all your teammates here too, how does it feel different?
Well, it's different because we're in a new building. It's 40 years later, and this building typifies the start of the rise in the program that we started back in 1980 when winning the first national championship. But the footwork was laid with guys before us: Charlie Tyree, the Wes Unsales, Butch Beards, the Jim Prices. Me as a player, and being able to be on a Louisville team, and from Louisville being able to deliver that first championship, that was also for the guys that came before me, that I seen as a young Louisville fan, that me cheering for these guys to win a national championship, and they weren't able to do that. And so that's one of the reasons why when I came to the University of Louisville, I had a challenge to myself. For one, I wanted to get my degree in 4 years, and the other one was to win a national championship. And I made that public, that, hey, this is a challenge that I'm making to myself before I leave. I want to win a national championship. And that was my goal, and I was blessed to have that happen in 1980. By the grace of God, I got we won the national championship first, and I got my degree in May.
Griff, you just said you were impressed with today's basketball, the athletes and all that, but if you were playing today's basketball, how would you do?
Score a lot more points with that three-point line out there. That was one of the unfortunate things we didn't have. Again, the game progressed in steps. My freshman year, we energized the college basketball with the dunk. And us being the Doctors of Dunk, and my name being branded Dr. Dunkenstein. And then as the college years went on, they introduced the three-point shot, and then the shot clock. We kind of reminisce on, man, we average, more points than 90% of the teams now without a shot clock or a three-point line. We average almost 80 points a game, without that. And that's the style of play we play. We pressed you as soon as you got out the plane. You felt our pressure, and we was up and down the floor, and we had a lot of athletes on our team that made us successful.
Thank y'all.
Thanks.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks.